Hi guys, I am back with another video. Today I am going to show you how to do a closure quick weave style without glue on your hair. So this is the style I came up with. I was first going to do a bob, but then I decided to leave it long because it looked nice and it looks like my actual hair. So we're going to go ahead and get into how I got this look. Okay, first of all, we have a wig cap. You see the little white stuff that's on my wig cap? I put a lot of deep conditioner and stuff in my hair because my hair is going to be covered up. So first off, you want to put the cap on. You want to mark out the spot to where the closure is going to be, so that way you will know where you need to sew it down and, you know, how far over you want it, or if you want it centered, or how you want the closure to be placed. So I marked it with an eyeliner. Okay, and at this point, this is when I sewed down the closure on top of the cap, and I cut the cap from around it. So this is sewn down at this point, and the cap part is still under here, so that way when I do part it, it still will show that color through the parting. Okay, so then I took and I covered it with a plastic cap because I am going to put another wig cap on, so that way I can glue the hair down, but I don't want to glue it down to my head. I want to be able to take it off and put it back on because I don't want the glue to touch my hair whatsoever. So this will protect the glue from getting on my hair. I know there's other ways of doing it, but this is how I chose to do mine, so no glue gets on my hair. See, now I still have the plastic cap on, but then I put the wig cap on top of it, and this is what I will glue my tracks onto for the quick weave part. And remember, under this, both of these caps is still the closure. I'm gonna have to cut all that out at the end, but you'll see what I mean once I get to that point. So let's get started. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna glue the tracks across the back, and we're gonna keep going up until we get to where the actual closure piece is. So I have it kind of set off with the pins in the front. I had clips in the front of my head, so that way I know how far around I need to take these tracks, or how far up I need to take these tracks. So I'm gonna keep going around and keep going around and keep going around with these tracks until I reach the point to where the closure is actually at. So I have a mirror in front of me that I'm looking at, and then I have a mirror behind me as well. So now I'm trying to see if I reach the actual closure. So now I took it off. I told you can take it off. I took it off, and now I'm taking the plastic cap out of the inside so I can put it back on and cut out the closure. Before I cut out the closure, I want to sew down around the closure so the part that I glued onto the cap will stay in place, because if you cut that piece out of the middle to let the closure come through, of course the outside is going to fall off. So you want to go around that last track that you put around the closure, and you want to sew it down so that way it will actually be sewn to your head. Now, if you didn't want to do that part, then all you had to do was actually sew the closure to the cap itself, so that way you would have had a wig and you could have took it off. But I want it to be sewn to my head, but I just did not want the glue to touch my hair. A lot of people, they put on, you know, the protectant, which of course that works. You put on protectant and then you glue the tracks down onto the cap and it protects your hair. Me personally, I didn't want to go through that. I didn't want to glue it down and it be stuck to my head. I wanted to be able to take this off if I wanted to, use it again, not have to worry about the glue possibly, you know, seeping through in any kind of way. I don't want any glue in my hair whatsoever. I'm trying to get my hair back healthy. I actually cut it down less than an inch, you know, a little while before this to kind of get my hair back healthy. I'm letting it grow out. So anyway, I'm going around all the way around, sewing this down so that way the tracks that I glued onto the cap will be attached. And then that way, once I cut out this middle piece where the closure is, you know, it'll still be attached and everything. See, now here, I'm cutting the cap off from over the closure. You see where the closure is? I know I'm not getting a real good angle, but you can kind of see what I mean. And see, now I am going to, you know, comb it out and everything, so that way it'll be nice and neat. So I'll probably be using like, you know, some wrap lotion and stuff to kind of get it down. I had already made the part ahead of time. So that way all I had to do was comb it out, put the wrap lotion on it to lay it down. I wanted this to look more like my real hair. You know, like I just wrap my own hair, or, you know, lay my own hair down, or I flat iron my own hair. When I first did this style, I was supposed to cut it into a bob. This was supposed to be a bob style. So that's why my closure is a little bit shorter than the actual hair, because I was like, I'm not going to buy a real long closure and pay a whole lot of money for a closure. And I'm going to end up cutting it anyway. But anyway, I'm just going to hold it down and let it dry just a little bit to, you know, get it to doing whatever it is I need to do. I love to put oil sheen on it. But like I said, I bought a shorter closure because I thought I was going to do a bob style, which a lot of people are like, why do you buy long hair just to cut it off and knowing what you're going to do with it? I buy longer hair because a lot of times when you buy hair, it's thinner at the bottom. And I want it like a thicker look when it comes to a bob. So that way I can get the length that I want and not have it real thin at the bottom when it comes to a bob. So I buy it longer and cut it to what I want to cut it to. So anyway, I'm just curling my hair here because I'm going to wrap it. That way it'll be just kind of, you know, a little bit of a wrapped look, but not too curly or whatever. So I'm just going to let you watch this part. So at this point, I'm just combing it out and everything, getting ready to wrap it. I put the clip there to keep my part in line, so when I wrap it around and I don't have to go through all of that stuff in the morning, I can just unwrap it and my part will still be there. I don't have to go through trying to part, because when I get up in the morning, I just need to be able to comb my hair down and keep it moving. Which when I put wrap lotion on it, a lot of people are like, why do you put wrap lotion on your hair and you just finished curling it? No, that gets to the lay down, and, you know, it takes some of the curl out because I don't want it too curly. I just want it, you know, to kind of lay a little bit. I got to try to comb it over the clip to keep the clip from coming out. But anyway, this makes it easier for it to lay down by putting a wrap lotion in it. And once you comb it down, it lays like I want it to lay. I don't want the fluffy look. I want the more of, I just flat iron my hair, put a little oil sheen on it, and now I'm keeping it moving. But anyway, I'm gonna let you continue to watch this. Okay, so anyway, I put this wrap on and kind of put it to the back and pulled it around to kind of help wrap. Took the clip out the bag, and then I put on a second wrap to kind of hold it down a little bit. Now I'm just going to let this sit. You can get under the dryer or whatever you want to do. I'm just going to walk around and let it dry and do whatever it is that I want to do. And now I'm just going to comb it out, take the clip out and everything. You see my part is still there, so I'm good to go. But anyway, I'm going to let you finish watching this. Here we go. Well, at this point, I'm kind of looking at the mirror, trying to figure out, do I want to leave it like this? Because I'm talking about how I'm really supposed to be making a bob style, and that's what I bought this hair for. But I'm looking at it like, you know, the bangs are short, but it looks natural because it looks like, okay, I might have got my bangs cut short and they're growing back in. And, you know, I just flat iron my hair and just let it lay down. So, you know, I like it. I wore it like this for a while. This is an older style. I decided to come and show you guys this because I just did a recent style, and I'm gonna show you that style as well. But I kind of like it behind my ear. It kind of looks like, you know, I just flat iron my hair. I can wear it in a ponytail. I'm deciding, okay, if I cut it, I cannot go back once I cut it, and I'm gonna be stuck with that. So I'm thinking, okay, let me go ahead and wear it like this for a while till I decide I'm getting tired of it. then I can go in and cut it, which is actually what I did. I got another video that I did where I actually cut it into a bob, which it was kind of cute. I liked it and everything, but I didn't wear that long. I wore this style for like, I'd say probably 3 weeks, and then I cut it and I only wore that for like 2 weeks, I think. And then now the style that I have now, you know, I just did this style that I have now the other day, and I think, you know, I'm going to show you guys that style too. But I end up liking this. It came out good. And the way I do this is to keep from having the glue actually touching my hair, but by me doing it on the cap on my head. Some people do it on the cap on a mannequin's head, but I did it on the cap on my head so it can conform to my head shape. And the tracks seem to lay so much better this way when I do it like this, and it's still attached to my head. Now, I didn't go around the edges and sew my hair down. The reason why I didn't do that, because I am trying to grow my edges back. Y'all know how my edges been acting up. So now I can just lift up to the size of it. I pin it down, but I can lift up the size of it, and I can go in and put oil on it. But with the cap, how the cap is made, it actually lays down, so it ain't like, oh, I'm going to have a problem with the sides flying up or the back flying up. But because I have my hair braided down, the size of it is like laying down like a cap would lay on your head. You know how you put the cap on your head? It's laying down like that. So if I want to, I can just lift it up, put my oils in, my conditioner and stuff. The whole time I had this in, I was conditioning, I was taking care of my hair while, you know, I was wearing it. And then when I cut it, I was still able to do the same thing. And the two styles that I'm going to show you next time is a bob cut. I'm going to show you how to do the closure when I glue it down on the side. Also, the closure with it being in the front. I'll show you 2 different ways, so you guys stay tuned for that video. So now I'm just sitting here talking about what it would look like if I cut it, but I'll decide not to. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, guys, give me a thumbs up on my video. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. Subscribe to my other channel if you hadn't already. Make sure you check me out on social media, and make sure you check out my shop. Make sure you click that bell for notification of my videos. Make sure you stay tuned for my other video. I'm going to show you how I did a bob. I'm going to show you how I did the closure, and I glued the closure on the front part of it. And I'm going to show you how I sew the other closure down. The 2 ways of doing a bob, which way, you know, you would rather have. It's 2 different situations, like 2 different bobs that I did, but I'm just going to show you part and part so that way you guys can see it. So make sure you stay tuned for that video as well. All right, guys. Thank you guys for supporting me and watch my videos. Be blessed.
Anyway, enough of that stuff.